everyone, it's me, Chef Connie. Welcome back to my channel. Lots of yum for you. And today we are going to be making some delicious, you guessed it, beef jerky. Oven baked beef jerky. This is such a delicious recipe made from scratch. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We're going to dive right into this video. I have my fresh steak. I'm cutting it up. I've got all my ingredients. We're going to dive into this video and I'm going to show you how to make this delicious, sweet, spicy, yummy beef jerky. All right, let's get right to it. Okay, everyone, so I have beef round sirloin tip steak, and you can use a steak of your choice, thin cut, and I'm just cutting my pieces. Let me move this bowl like this. Okay, see how long these are? You can actually cut these to be shorter if you like, or keep them long like this. Totally up to you. I'm gonna keep, well, this one I'm gonna cut. This one's wide enough. Remember, you're making this from scratch, you're making this at home. You can make your pieces, but you do want to make them about that size. You can cut them on the length. You can make them shorter if you like. Probably gonna cut this one in half. And there we go. All right, so I'm cutting this up, sticking this in my bowl. But I don't want you to watch me cut up steak. So, I'm gonna get right along here and show you what to do. These are our ingredients for our steak. Here we have our ingredients for our marinade for our beef jerky. So our marinade is, we have 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 cup of regular soy sauce, a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Okay, and a teaspoon of red, because I like it spicy, crushed red pepper. Just a teaspoon. Okay, this is our marinade. And you can actually taste your marinade if you'd like. I don't know if you want it more spicy. You can make it sweeter. This one tastes pretty good. I'm probably just gonna add, I like mine a little bit sweeter, so I'm going to add probably about 1/4 cup of brown sugar into it. Just 1/4 cup. And there we go. And then I'm going to put the meat in this, and we're going to refrigerate this overnight. This is ready. And now I'm gonna put the meat into the sauce, or pour the sauce onto the meat, whichever one works. This is a lot easier, and this is what I'm gonna, so this bowl right here has a top. I'm gonna leave this meat marinating. I like my beef jerky to marinate for at least anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. So this will marinate for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. And then we will get ready to place it on the rack and put it in the oven. All right, well, our meat is marinated. So my meat is ready. Now I'm going to put a top on this bowl and put it in the refrigerator for 12 to 24 hours. And then pull it out and put it on, get it ready to go into the oven. You can also put this in a plastic bag if you like, in a Ziploc bag. But I'd rather use my bowl. That's just my preference because my bowl is covering up everything I need it to. And this bowl's perfect size. All right. Hi everyone, here we are back. After marinating the meat for 16 hours, I am back. So the meat's been marinating. Here it is right here, the beef jerky, and it was in the fridge. I took it out of the fridge, I took the top off of it, and it looks delicious. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to put it on the pan and get it ready for the oven. Okay, let me drop this camera down so you can see every step. Very easy and delicious. Everyone, so on here I have the meat here, fresh out of the fridge, marinating for 16 hours, and then we have our pan. You don't need to see my face, I'm showing. I have this pan, and then I have a oven safe grid, or I'm going to use this pan. I really like this one. This I bought from Walmart, fits perfectly in here. But what you want to do so you don't ruin your pan is get yourself a piece of foil. Cut some foil off. You want to put the foil on the bottom of your pan because remember your meat is wet and your meat is going to drip. We're drying it out, it's going to drip. You don't want to ruin your pan. There we go. This fits perfectly on top of the pan. Perfect. And the pan is protected with the foil. Now we're just going to get our pieces of meat and lay them out. Easier to lay them out by hand. I tried it with something else or using a fork. No, much easier to just lay them out. Make sure there's some space between them, like a ½ inch. Remember, this is a wet beef jerky that is going to dry out. It is very delicious. And I just fill this pan up. Make sure, again, like I said, you know, there's some space. There's going to be space anyway. This pan holds quite a bit. So here we go. And we just lay all the meat out on the grill, on our grill pan. Make sure that the rack that you have to your pan is oven safe. Some of these are cookie racks and they are not necessarily oven safe. So make sure that they are oven safe. They're not cooking cooling sheets or cooking cooling grids because some of these are not oven safe. They're actually just for putting a hot pan on or cookies on and cooling, okay? But they're not safe for the oven. This is actually an oven crisping pan. I love it. Okay. And now I'm gonna wash my hands and So the oven has been preheated. You want to heat your oven up. This is at 200 degrees. So you're gonna put, see how that looks? Very nice, organized. It smells delicious. We're gonna set the oven to 200 degrees, and I'm going to place this beautiful rack into the oven, and I will set the timer of the oven for starting at 3 hours. So it depends on how wet you want it. At 200 degrees, put it on the top rack in the oven and start at 3 hours. You can do it from 3 to 4 hours. Depends on how dry you want your beef jerky to be. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. But I also have some that I did earlier because it takes so long to make it. So here we go, folks. Here's the beef jerky and how it looks when it's finished. Delicious. You can see that it's dripped. There's some on the foil. I'm gonna lift this pan up. So there is some drippage, and there it is on the foil. And this is the reason why you want to put foil on the bottom of your pan to protect your pan. This is ready. I put this in for 3 hours, and let me give it a taste. Oh my God. Deliciousness. This has a teeny bit of it still wet, but otherwise it's delicious. The flavor is amazing. The flavor is amazing. So 200 degrees at 3 hours. Check it. And if it's not as dry as you want it, you can let it, for another 30 minutes, up to 4 hours. It's up to you. This is your beef jerky. But this is delicious. There you have it, folks. Homemade beef jerky. And yes, I actually have 2 pans. I had to buy 2 because it takes so long to cook. So this is how we look going in, okay? And it shrinks, and this is how it looks ready. All right, well, thanks for watching once again, and this is Deliciousness. Everybody, have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe, because I need those subscriptions, and it sends it out into the YouTube universe. Also, please feel free and be happy to refer a friend. And if you want to leave comments after you make my dishes, please let me know how they turned out. Because I mean, this is fun. This is a fun recipe. I'll make sure I leave the recipe in the description box. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.